Ida began as a weak low in the Western Caribbean, one of the few places a tropical system will form in November. Weak steering currents gave the storm a chance to do something very unusual, move north into the Gulf of Mexico, where it eventually made landfall on Dauphin Island. Monday night was a rough one for Dauphin Island. Once again, it took the brunt of a tropical system. Homeowner Tom McFadden scrambled in the dark in the rain to board up his windows.
Doing all we can to protect it.
Sitting low in the Gulf, this spit of land is especially vulnerable, and Ida's small surge of just 4 feet was enough to wash over the main road on the west end and leave it buried in sand. Tuesday afternoon, visitor Jim Ruff was surprised at the mess Ida left behind.
We spent the night on the east end of the island last night, and they didn't really see much effect of it at all, but down here it's a lot worse.
Crews spent the day shoveling tons of sand and quickly clearing the road. It's the only way for homeowners to get to their property.
You don't ever get used to it, but you just have to learn to accept it.
For Dauphin Island, it's the same old routine. In the short term, Ida is just another minor cleanup here on Dauphin Island. But in the long term, it's another in a series of storms that keep stripping more and more sand from its vulnerable shores. A report released last month by coastal engineer Dr. Scott Douglas outlines what would have to be done to stop the erosion. It's as simple as it is drastic. Rebuild 2 miles of beach at a cost of more than $10 million. That's the price Dauphin Island will have to pay to shrug off a storm like Ida. Law enforcement controlling access to the sand-covered West End says the public will not be allowed out there through at least Thursday morning. For now, only property owners can get access. Reporting from the Fox 10 News Storm Tracker Center, I'm Matt Barentine.